Welcome back to another episode of Eric's Camping Adventures. We're going to go on another search today looking for some beautiful places. We have just passed through the entrance to Arches National Park and we are headed up the hill into the park. After climbing the initial switchbacks, we leveled out into an arid, flat area with some monuments, mesas. It's beautiful. We decided to go by Balanced Rock and we just headed down a little bit further. It was a little bit warm out, so we decided to stay in the car, do some off-roading, and not get out in the hot sun. We kept progressing, and this is the Salt Valley. If you continue to follow this road, you actually will exit the park and head out into some public lands. We went most of the way out to the edge of the national park towards some public land, and we turned around and headed back up towards Broken Arch and Sand Dune Arch.
Okay.
In this little clip, you can see all the splits in the rocks, and it is these with water seeping down through these little slits or cracks that water can then settle at the bottom and dissolve the rock, and that is how it dissolves at the bottom, and it leaves an arch at the top. And I think with time and water and luck, you get a beautiful arch.
Oh, it's nice and chilly in here, baby. Come on in. Are you feeling claustrophobic yet?
I will.
Doesn't that feel like natural air conditioning?
Okay, right here.
That's the best air conditioning we've been in all day right there.
I think I can put the 40% on. Then I'll do it the other way.
I think you got your bent.
We exited the Sand Dune Arch area and began to head over to Broken Arch.
Wow. Look at the overlook there. This is some pretty amazing geology. I actually picked up a geology book at the National Park Visitor Center to do some trying to understand the wonders of all like the sedimentary rock and the layers. It's pretty cool stuff, like how to get there, where did it come from, and pretty neat stuff. Picked up another book there on a shelf. It was about the very first adventure that started mapping out the Colorado River with a group of Civil War veterans, and that is on my reading list. Sounds like a pretty adventuresome story. It's supposed to be right from his journal that he kept during the adventure. I am not going to follow in his footsteps doing crazy stuff on my adventures. I had a crazy enough time doing that Onion Creek loop with a Honda Pilot. There's a couple people made a comment on the trail like, how'd a Honda Pilot get up here? Well, nobody pulled me. We just tried to line it up right and get it through, and the Pilot still works. Everything works on it. Didn't damage any suspension parts, and got it back out. But that is probably going to be the peak of my adventures. At least it was enough adrenaline for me for about a couple years. speed of the campground there. See that little light colored layer there right in the middle? I would absolutely love to know what was happening. It caused like the light layer to be right in the middle of the two other dark layers. When was it? How did it happen? What was going on? You can see them as you turn in the layers there. And as you go over here, you got the same thing angling up that direction. Pretty cool stuff. That's a rainstorm coming. We better hurry up.
We made it back to our car without a drop really on us. I imagine they don't get much rainfall here in this arid climb, but sure was beautiful looking at everything at a different hue of light as the clouds passed over.
Tired. We did a lot walking today.
We made it back down the hill towards the entrance or exit of the national park and made a quick little trip back to the Goose Island campground. We settled in there for the evening and started to make some preparations for the next leg of our trip.
We've earned two of those places. We made it through the LaSalle Mountains coming down from the Onion Creek Loop, and then today we went through Arches National Park, so we're going to stick it up there anyway. Maybe we'll get the other two another time.
Make sure you come back for the next video. We're going to head up to the Summitville mine, and we're going to take the Honda Pilot and the camping trailer all the way to the top of the mountain. See you there.
We have a national park emergency here. The sock has slid down the shoe. It could be balling up and creating a blister situation.
No. That's strange. It was just sand.
Cancel the national park emergency. That's a lot of sand.